leave your shoe on? Can you leave your shoe on? Leave your shoe on. Well, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And goodbye. Oh my gosh. I'll start talking about stuff here in a second once we get a few more people in that want to stay. Alright, well, I'll just chat to myself while we go. I went to store number 2, and store number 2 was quite comical, and, what's the word I want to use? Uneventful? Yeah, it was quite uneventful. They had no more Christmas stuff, and a few items that I found that I thought would have been Christmas stuff ultimately did not ring what I was looking for, which is fine. You know, like I said, you win some sometimes, you lose some sometimes. That is what that is. It's a little exhausting, no lie, going up and down aisles, looking behind things, and so on and so forth. Last year was a little bit more eventful in the aspect of there was more crap that was hidden, and this past year, the outflowing of couponers in our area has pretty much depleted any of the leftover smell stuff. I might be able to come up with one, maybe 2 items from Christmas smells. What happened this year versus last year? Hey, K-Dog, how are you, hun? Hey, sisters. What happened this year is they ran a longer clearance, and things went down to like a quarter, and so a lot of people were picking up like the Glade smells. Febreze really hasn't went down a whole lot. So this second store was kind of a flop. However, I did exchange some candy that I bought for the baby the other night that I got home, and it was like pulverized into like cocoa powder. So I exchanged that out, and then I found some peppermint gum. That peppermint gum did not penny out. I did pay full price for it just because like I had no gum on me and I really wanted some gum. So basically it was just a sightseeing window shopping event for store number 2. I am en route right now to store number 3. I'm starting to get hungry because like it's 11 o'clock, I haven't ate yet, and I've had a half a cup of coffee, and yeah. So yeah. We might, you know, they say 3rd time's the charm. I might look out at this store. I might be doing pretty good. It's 11 o'clock, so a lot of the petty shoppers have already hit these stores. So I'm going after, I guess, sloppy seconds, I guess. The only thing that really irked my butt right now at the store I just came from is it's a new store manager, and so she's trying to dot all of her I's and cross all of her T's. And this is a thing, Miranda House, that really struck me funny is she says, oh, I need to pull all my penny stuff so that way I can get it shipped back so I can get credit for it. Okay, that's all fine and dandy, but then you guys turn around and throw a whole bunch of shit away. So what's the sense of throwing it off if you can still make a penny out of it, but if you throw it in the trash, you're not making anything out of it? So 1 and 1 didn't make 2 when she made that comment. I'm sure on some items she can send back and get credit for, but not all of it. Do not play me a little sad fiddle about how your store's like dying, because she has like the 2nd busiest store in this town. So yeah, exactly. See, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I'm telling you. And baby girl is having fun. She's doing great. She's having a happy, good old lucky time with mom today. And like I said, I'm just basically walking behind people. This store here I'm going to is not my favorite on couponing. Once upon a time it was, but it's not anymore just because there's certain employees that really take doing their job to a whole other level. And when I say that, like, I mean a little over dramatic about their job. I just pulled up outside. And I wish I could go in. My favorite manager's here. Hopefully she's in a good mood and not being a heifer today. But yeah, so I'm in complete mom mode. I don't care about what my hair looks like. I don't care. It's life. I'm not all dressed up to go to a wedding. But yeah, this last store I went to, like, when I sit and say, like, she was over dramatic about crap, like, OMG. And she had a little old lady with a cart and a binder, and she was walking around pulling Christmas stuff that, like, people would pick up and move to different aisles. And that was really pissing me off because, like, I was seconds behind her getting this stuff. So, and then the lady, when she realized what I was doing. And she was like, oh, I pulled all that stuff already, blah, 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 blah. I need to get my credit back for it. And I'm like, girl, please. I'm going to find a penny in your store, and I'm going to take it home with me. But I'm going to get off here, and I am going, you can't say anything, because it's their responsibility to pull all this stuff once it hits a penny. That is their job. So right now, basically, I am going behind and picking up the slack of what they haven't done. So that's why you're not supposed to say anything about, oh, I'm here penny shopping, so on and so forth. You go in on the DL like you're just buying the regular items because you want to buy it, and it just happens to ring up as a penny, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, there you go. So I'm going to get off here. Store number 3, here we go. I'll come back on here after a bit, and I'll give you guys an update. So love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.